From the Detroit Free Press, it's Tuesday, November 26th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kristen Shamus. Andrea Schroeder was in the midst of the biggest political campaign of her life in the fall of 2018 when she heard the words nobody ever wants to hear. You have cancer. Hers was a rare and aggressive form of stomach cancer. She was told she had just months to live. But the mother of 3 from Independence Township would not accept that prognosis. Schroeder started a treatment protocol at the Barbara Ann Karmanos Cancer Institute in Detroit. She would get chemotherapy in the morning and then knock on doors, talking to voters about her campaign in the afternoon. She went on to win in the seat as the representative for the 43rd House District in northern Oakland County. A few months later, she had surgery to remove her stomach. Radiation followed in May, and now Schroeder is cancer-free. Earlier this month, State Representative Ann Bolin, a Republican from Livingston County, introduced a resolution to declare November Stomach Cancer Awareness Month in Michigan. Schroeder was by her side that day. If there's one positive thing that can come from her ordeal, she says, it's awareness. She says, I have a future. A year ago, I literally didn't know if I would be able to serve at all. And now I can serve as long as the Constitution lets me and the good people of the 43rd District let me. To read her full story and to learn more about the symptoms of stomach cancer, go to freep.com.
This is John Gallagher of the Detroit Free Press reporting that several major landmark projects that Detroit has been hearing about for years are all moving ahead and due to open in about 3 years' time. There's Ford's remake of the old Michigan Central train station, soon to become Ford's Center of Mobility Research. And there's Dan Gilbert's Hudson Site project, a new architectural landmark in the making, also due around the same time. So, too, is the new Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Centennial Park on Detroit's West Riverfront, and the long-awaited Gordie Howe International Bridge between Detroit and Windsor, Ontario, opens to traffic in 2024. It's just a coincidence that all these and more will cut the ribbon around the same time in 2023 or 24, but after years of talking about them, it does show that the work of revitalizing Detroit is starting to pay off.
I'm Susan Selaski, food writer for the Detroit Free Press. Fine dining is back atop the 73-story Central Tower at the Renaissance Center in downtown Detroit. Highlands, the overall brand of an operation that includes 2 restaurants, a Scotch bar, and a special events space, opened Monday on the 71st and 72nd floors of Michigan's tallest building. It takes a 1.5-minute ride on the elevator to get there. Highlands Steakhouse is the main restaurant with a selection of aged steaks cooked over a wood fire, along with seafood, pork, and poultry dishes. Hearth 71 is smaller and casual. Here you'll find starters as well as a burger for $14. The high bar is meant to be a spot for drinks before or after dinner, while the 72nd floor is dedicated to private events. Highlands Detroit also comes with a big helping of a spectacular view of downtown Detroit and beyond. It is led by Sean McLean, an award-winning chef, his wife Holly, and partners Sarah and Richard Camarota.
This is Free Press Sports Editor Chris Thomas. Ryan Day has never beaten Michigan, but the Ohio State football coach seems to have this rivalry thing down pat. How do we know? Well, you won't hear Day say the M word this week, or any week for that matter. Instead, he replaces Ohio's favorite curse word with the team up north, or the blue team, or that state up north, or just that team in Ann Arbor. Welcome to Ohio State Week, Michigan fans. If it feels like Urban Meyer never left, there's a reason why. Day's Buckeyes are 11-0. They have a clear path to the college football playoff, and next week they'll play for a Big Ten title. They're also a 10-point favorite over Michigan. That's enough to make any first-year coach feel confident. But hey, Ryan Day is no Woody Hayes, right? We hope not. And just imagine how much harder it would be for Day to say the M word if the Wolverines actually beat Ohio State on Saturday in Ann Arbor.
To get more from the Detroit Free Press, download our mobile app on your phone, tablet, or any other mobile device. You can find the latest news, sports, photos, weather, traffic, and more. You can even sign up for notifications to get alerts on news and game updates sent right to your mobile phone or tablet. See you tomorrow.